Coming up on this week's Retro Robbins show, we talk about Zzap Live. We have a look at some more Crash re-reviews, this time from issue number 4, and we have a look at something a bit more modern for the Spectrum. So, if you love a bit of 8-bit and you want a bit of retro gaming fun, packed with nostalgia and an AI robot, why not join me, Wayne, and of course Emo there for the Retro Robbins show. Emo, get on with it. Hello, welcome to Fusion Retro Magazine endorsed Retro Robbins show. Yeah, he's kind of behind the scenes endorsing the show now, which is great. Thanks, Chris. What's on today's show? We're going to go to Crash issue number 4 in a moment. We're going to have some Commodore games. We're going to have Emo dancing in the background there. Nice one, Emo. On camera as well. And of course we're going to do those Crash Smash re-reviews from issue number 4. We'll show you the picture of the cover in a moment on that Crash magazine as we go through the games that were 90% or more from out of that particular magazine. We're going to have a look at 2 Commodore games, probably from the past, to give them a review and tell me what I think of these Commodore games, playing them for the first time, because Commodore indeed is a new system to me. I'm not used to playing with a Commodore, so you know, it's discovering these things for the first time, starting to fall in love with it. Don't forget, we've got Zzap Live at, well, it's on the 12th of August, which is indeed a Saturday, and it's in Kenilworth at the Holiday Inn Hotel. Hope you can get a ticket, get it from Fusion Retro Books, so quickly get on the old website there, get yourself a ticket. We're going to have all the Amigas, Commodores, everything there, plus in case some great Q&As. I already know what's going on there, you'll probably find a bit more, indeed. And we'll probably finish off the show having a look at some of the latest Spectrum games too. As always to say, show is run on real hardware, so I'm going to be using the Engo clone for the main gameplay, of course. We're going to be using a Commodore C64C to have a look at 2 Commodore games. Hopefully the SID sound's going to come through and catch it on the microphone nicely for you. And we're using the Toast Rack, the Harlequin and the Spectrum plus 2A for sound this time round. So as always, if you like today's show, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to comment always, give me a comment, it's great for the old algorithm for me. And I think that's everything said, so let's get on with today's show and have a look at that Crash cover. Go! Oh, great tune coming up. Beethoven's Revenge, running off the old faithful Toast Rack in the background there. As you can see, that is What Now? Crash issue number 4, 1984, 75 pence. We've got some great Crash smashes in this one, and I'm about to start with the first one. So what I'm going to do now is, because you don't want to be seeing that magazine, great little magazine, isn't it? What now? Well, I'll tell you what now. We're going to go for the first Crash Smash, and I'm going to give you the reading of the ratings. But first of all, see if you can guess what it is just by this next bit. And I hope this goes right with that code, because otherwise it's going to go all horribly wrong here. Use of computer 90%, graphics 96%, playability 94%, getting started 90%. Addictive qualities, 98%. Well, what's the difference between playability and addictive qualities? Value for money, 99%. Overall rating, 95%. The game would have cost you £5.95. It was a sequel, it was a follow-up, it was the next in the generation, and it was by Software Projects. Have you guessed what it is there? Well, let's hope for 1 second that when this actually starts up, it doesn't crash and I've got the right code. Ready? I was a bit worried checking that code card. I'm not colourblind or anything, but it's a bit faded, so I was thinking, don't remember the Spectrum having an orange? Well. Okay, so we know that this has got 90, overall rating of 95%. I'm not so sure about the value for money though. I mean, we're going to get this horrible great effect. I love it. I love the game, to be fair, but is it still going to stand the test of time? An emoji is dancing away to it. By the way, you may have seen this picture here in the background. Yeah, Chris says it's a self-portrait of me. I can't see it myself. Besides, I've got a bigger nose than that. Cuts deep, buddy. Cuts deep. Right. Let's press the enter key. Oh. So the keys are, well, OP and just basically M or space will jump. No, just M. You press enter to change the... shut up here, man. I didn't ever think I'd ever get to play a Jet Set Willy game on there. I'm not going to try and collect everything. We'll just have a few screens because I'm sure you've seen all this. What you need to do is you need to collect all the objects for those that have never seen this game, which is very doubtful. Avoid anything that moves because everything that moves is deadly. And once you've collected enough of the objects and within a certain time, you'll be able to lie on the bed and complete the game. At the moment we've got one item according to this, but we're going to get more than that. I'm not going to try and collect everyone, as I say, because we'll be here for a very long time. I know somebody who's completed this on a regular basis, but it's not my cup of tea. After Manic Miner, to me it was a great platform game, no doubt about it, but it was also a very tough game. Nightmare Room, where you turn into that. I thought I'd quickly show you on the first landing. Loved the game for all the names of the rooms. It was almost, for me, playing it was like taking an adventure. I was more eager to see what every screen could possibly offer. And we've got the usual drill of conveyor belts, which we're about to see here. And look, I've actually got 6 items. Oh, hang on, is he going to outrun me? No, yeah. And of course the arrow's the one that gets me. 7:05, that time's wrong, by the way. It's nowhere near that time yet. Oh, we're going to do it. Shall I make it to the... Is it the Joshua Tree? It's been a while since I played this, but it's a fantastic game. Does it stand the test of time? Well... Oh yeah, the arrow comes down now. And hopefully I'll be out of this room before the arrow appears. Yeah, I've made it. Now, yeah, that reminds me, the tune actually slows down as you die. As you die, the tune sort of starts to lag a little bit, gets a bit slower. Does it slower or is it changing tone? It's changing tone, isn't it, really? I thought I could jump through that. Look! Oh no! My willy skills have gone! That sounds so wrong, it's right. No way, what are you doing? Oh, how did I miss that jump? I'm sure you could probably do better than this. The only way I used to play this was with all the amount of cheats and pokes that you could put into it. And more to the point, there was that many Jet Set Willy games released now. You know, there's... I think there must be about 30 plus. There must be about 30 plus. I've got to wait, I've got to wait, I've got to wait. I always wondered why there was a slight change in brick colour there. I thought maybe it's the sea. I think you can come up that way somehow. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about that. I want to get the last one. I got it, but I died. Oh, hell. Okay. Did it stand the test of time? Absolutely. Is it still a crash smash? Well, you know, there's been some arguably great platform games, but for its day back in shall we say 1984. This was the sequel to Manic Miner for those that didn't know. Yeah, I totally agree. It's still, I wouldn't say it was 95% now. I'd give it a 90% rating. But that's only a matter of my opinion. Do you agree? As always, Jet Set Willie. Bit of a short one on that one. I wasn't going to play it for ages. It's just the memories. And thankfully, it didn't crash. I got the right code. Right, the next one we're coming up. Let's get a bit of music on, shall we? Beethoven, take it away. Oh, perfect timing. Tribal Trouble. Shall we have a look at the loading screen? Yeah, why not? 48k, of course. I've got the proper aspect radius on, so that'll keep everyone happy. Oh, hang on a minute. Same clash. Yeah, by Tim. Just out of interest, there you go, copyright. What can I say about this game? Use of computer 89%, graphics 91%, playability 92%, getting started 86%, addictive qualities 93%, value for money 92%. Oh, it's dreadful. It's dreadful. Overall rating then 91%. I still haven't to this day worked out what you've got to do, but it does have a great playable demo. Well, basically, you've got to rescue little creatures and build a bridge and keep gliding them back to the ship, and that's your next level there. I'm going to give it a quick go, and let's see if we can play it. Press enter to play. Automatically enables with Kempston joystick, so that's good. I've already lost one little thing. Oh, there we go. Oh no! That's it. Now, what I need to do is I need to get him to follow me and not hit one of them. And I need to return him safely to the ship. There you go. And then I need to build a sort of stone bridge. Oh dear! I've lost my bricks. It's up there, isn't it? Yeah. You have to look for where the spark is, don't you? There you go. Oh, I've lost. I've lost something. Oh, damn it! Just. There we go. Wait a minute. You get back in there, you. This is so hard. No, 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 no. No, what are you doing? Oh, I'm giving up on him. I can't get that now, can I? I cannot get it. We've got to look for where the cross flashes. It's up there, so you've got a brick up here somewhere. That's it. And now let's just get that over to the river, yeah? Yeah, got one in place. Oh no, I want more than that. It's up there. No. Come on. I've done it. It's game over for me. Okay. Let's come back there, doesn't it? 91% overall rating, £5.95, the same price, and it was also by Software Products. Do I think that was a crash smash? We'll have to play it for many, many happy hours. No, I don't agree that that was a crash smash, and I never thought it should have been. It was okay. It started off very well. Even in the early years, I thought it was playable, but I would say it was an 8 out of 10 at best. That could be controversial, but this is only a matter of opinion. Do you agree? Have you played that back in the day, or did you own it? I'd like to see somebody that's actually good at it. Is it a forgotten one? Is it a crash smash that people don't play very often? Well, who knows? It was okay. It wasn't brilliant. I could never get off the first level, and even in real life play, I still couldn't. Okay, Okay, we've got a really interesting game coming up now. I'm going to put some great AY music on, by the way. You're going to love this one. Love this AY tune. One of my favourites at the moment. Didn't play it a lot. I'll tell you the game in the description for that one. I'll give you a chance to work it out. So, right. Creative Spark, £6.95. We're going up in price. It's getting more and more expensive as we go on. And believe me, the last Crash Bash is the dearest. But we'll go for this one. It would have had use of computer 90%. Shall we have a look at it? Graphics 90%. So we've got two 90s in a row. Playability 92%. Getting started 95%. Addictive qualities 96%. Value for money 82%. Overall rating 91%. What is this wonderful game I see? Yeah. Org Attack. So I remember that you have to select your joystick. You can enter your player's name. I think it's a total of 7 characters. So what do I normally put? No, I can't do that. You can't put numbers, you can only put letters. So I can go Retro Rob and that's it. Yeah, this game's an unusual one because it's a Crash Smash, but it's one I've not actually played before, so I'm pretty new to it. I have had a little preview play in the before I started recording, so I'm going to have a look at it. Do this character here, and you need to grab these boulders, and they'll start bringing ladders up, but you can just... Oh no. Got him. Okay, so I've got to do that. I've got to basically attack him with a sword because I was a bit slow with the boulders and I've already lost life. Oh, I've lost my sword. Run for it. Run for it. They're shooting arrows, aren't they? Don't get anywhere near their swords. You've got a certain amount you've got to destroy. Now I'm going to struggle because I've already got off to a bad start, but by holding fire I can usually get away with a few things. But I think you do have to attack the ones that speed. If they fill up the ladder, you're in real trouble. So you don't want them to fill up the ladder. Or get above it, so... Because when they fill up the ladder, they start coming over the top, I believe. I'm not 100%, I'll never let them get that close. Watch the flying arrows. Love the way that they explode when you chop them to bits, so... Oh, it's close to filling up a ladder here, so... We can concentrate on these at the moment. There's a fair few arrows flying there, isn't there? Oh! It's very intense, this music. I actually think this music matches this game. Yeah, you can see they're knocking down my little guards, aren't you? So if they knock me guard down, my little turrets, shall we say, the little bricky things in between, the arrows are able to penetrate me quicker, so... Concentrate on this one, I think we've lost them. Come on, we can attack these. Oh no! the less buildings I've got, the harder it becomes, because the arrows are able to penetrate you a lot quicker. The graphics are not bad actually for what they are. That looks a bit like a weird type of night. I've died there, but the next level is not too bad either. I didn't manage to do it on this occasion, but what do I think of this particular game? Well, it was 91% overall rating, the most expensive game we reviewed so far. Foreshadowing. Which basically, do I agree with Crash Smash? Does it crash, sorry, back in the day? Was that a Crash Smash? Did the guys from Ludlow, the young newts that reviewed this, get it right? Yet again, I don't agree. I'd say it was an 8 out of 10, definitely. Maybe because it was... If it was the same price as the software projects, maybe I could agree, but it was a bit more expensive and it wasn't as good as Jet Set Willy. I would say it's better than Tribal Trouble, but you know. Did you play this? What do you think? Is it one you forgot about? Is it a hidden gem? In my opinion, 8 out of 10's fair. This tune's great, isn't it? Last one of the day then. Gotta remember what game this is from. I'll find out and put it in the comments. Next game is a great one, Houston. I'll say it's a great game, but it's also the most expensive game on the budget today of £7.95. Use of computer 80%, graphics 92%, and the playability 89%. Getting started 95%, addictive qualities 89%, value for money 92%, overall rating was 90%. In fact, it's the lowest rated Crash Smash of today's show. Hey, what is this for seeing game? Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. Houston's very good lunar attack. We can press 2 by the way for Kenton. Great little loading screen there. We briefly saw it. It's got some annoying bleeper noises, but it's mainly sound effects, so it's good. You get to use 1 or 2 players, and let's give it a go. I have played this in the past. I was good at it then, but believe me, Emo, stop dancing. It's got a nice feel of it when you rotate the joystick. It's got a feel of inertia about it that I think is pretty much unmatched. You need to shoot the bullets as well, and the planes. If I can get 1 or 2 of these. Now once you've gone red, that means you're hit and you're going to crash. And you've just lost your ship. It's hard to get them totally in target. I can avoid the bullets, but I'm trying that hard to get these little craft on the floor. Did I actually, have I destroyed it? Yeah, I can't tell. Oh, goodness me, I took a few blows then. Yeah, and I've crashed again. Right, we got more ships in the sky more than anything, so we can get through with them. We've moved this bit of a terrain, haven't we? Yeah, there we go. So I like this level because it's easy to hit the targets, you know what I mean? You just literally keep your cross across the screen. You do have a temperature, don't you, there, where you're firing by the looks of things, so your guns can overheat by... Not 100% sure, has it? Yeah, there seems to be a bit of overheating going on. Yeah, right. Crash and burn retro Robbins. Oh, fancy that, I probably did. 90%. What I like about it is the fact that when you go left, you actually have to slow yourself down to go right again. The same with the up and the down. It's got a great feeling of inertia. That's an early game. You know, if you was to sort of row a boat, it carries on going but slows down gradually. But if you have to build it or you turn it left, it's got that feel about it, so you are floating across the screen. The graphics are not bad really. It's just a good shoot 'em up, 3D shoot 'em up, and 90%? Oh, absolutely, totally agree with that. Yeah, it's actually not a bad play when you get into it and you get pretty good at it. It's not easy, by the way. I know I made it look easy there. Let's have a look at what Commodore's got to offer. It's come to this. We're going to go for Renegade on the Commodore. I loved this game on the Spectrum. There was lots of sprites on the screen and it was a fantastic, including Target Renegade. The less said about the third one, the better. Well, strangely enough, you play using, well, my little joystick, yeah? But the fire key doesn't do anything. You have to use the keys on the actual Commodore to do various kicks. And I think it's between 1 to 5, and it makes it a little bit awkward. But we're going to get into playing that now. There is sound to this game, although I wouldn't hold your breath on how good the sound is. The first thing you notice about it is the fact that you haven't got really... Oh, fell off the edge. There's only ever 3 characters on the screen at once. And if I beat any one of these up using the keyboard and the joystick, stretching over on the Commodore, I'll be surprised. But we'll give it a go. Right, so... Yeah, got him a kick. Come on, you come and attack me. I can just kick him like this, can't I? Oh, don't tell me I've lost a life. They're very... I should have headbutted him backwards. I find it really hard to play with the keyboard and the joystick at the same time, so we'll give it another go. Great SID sound though, can't knock that one. And, yeah, well, come on. Yeah, one of them, I've got one down. Now what'll happen is somebody else will come on the screen. Yeah. Oh, I'm terrible at this. On the Commodore, come on. I used to be able to kick him off the edge, no problem at all on the Spectrum. And then I've lost my life. Is that it? Last chance then. Let's see if we can get a bit further. Turn round, kick him, rear kick him. Oh, there was a jump kick there somewhere. Okay, Ahmed. I'm kicking backwards when I'm supposed to be kicking forwards. It's dreadful. Surely that's it. That is it, surely. Renegade on the Commodore 64. Hard. Unimpressive. Not as good as the Spectrum, unfortunately, but I do like the SID sound. That's something the Spectrum hasn't got, but the 128K did have good AY sound. The graphics are nice and large and chunky, obviously because you can only have 3 sprites on the screen, including your own character at once, it looks like. What lets it down is with the Spectrum you can do the moves and punch, and by pressing different directions you get on this. With this I've got to use the keys between 1 to 4. Am I missing a trick here? Is there something I missed? If it was a bit easier to play, I'd have liked the game. I'd have liked to have played through a few levels, but unfortunately that is about as well I can do on the Commodore Renegade version. Renegade for the Commodore. I'd like to see the walkthrough, see if anyone's better than that, because it's quite tricky to play. But it was nice to see it on a different system, and it's a fairly decent attempt, to be honest. It would have been more playable if it had played a bit more like the Spectrum's limited control, than where you hold directions and hold the fire button for different and various kicks. Let's have a look at another one from the Commodore. Before we take a look at the next game, don't forget, the 12th of August, Zzap Live. Get your tickets now from Fusion Retro Books. And yeah, well, that's the website you need to go on. It's going to be in Kenilworth, it's at the Holiday Inn. It's going to be, Amiga's going to be there, lots of Amiga crew, lots of Commodores. There's going to be a few little arcade cabinets as well. Plenty of Q&As and lots of interesting stuff going on in the background. I'll be floating around and hopefully you'll get one or two great YouTubers attending the event to give their little spin on things. It'll be a great day and believe me, you will enjoy it. Remember, Fusion Retro Books. Yep, we're going for the second one, Green Beret. Now, this is another great game for the Spectrum, and I believe, so I've been told, it's not too shabby either on the old Commodore. There are some great games for the Commodore, and we're going to come to those, but we're going to go through some of the classics, and these are the two that I've chose today, and of course with the Commodore, you get a great loading sound as it loads using the old SID in full effect there. Imagine! And originally a Konami arcade machine called Green Beret, which was pretty good. Pretty blocky graphics there on the loading screen, as you come to expect. Not bad though, no colour clash. Sorry, Specky. But there is a compromise with all of these systems. If you've got no colour clash, then you've probably got... that's quite bright and vivid really for the Commodore. I quite like those colours as it's shining out there. The grey adds like a silvery metallic effect that you don't get on the Spectrum, which is good and improves it slightly. So both these games are from, well, the old Hit Squad collection I've got there. There's Renegade for the C64, and of course there's Green Beret 2 for the C64. Very collectible Hit Squad because people like to... I've not got the original releases of the games, but I do have original copies, and that's what we're doing now. We're loading the original copy, and the good thing is it looks like it's about to start. As you can tell, when you're close to loading, the screen goes blank and we're nearly there, and any minute now we'll get the game appear. Right, great opening, Konami. I hope I got the joystick in the right port this time, else it's going to be a very short life that I have. Yeah. This is the intro that you don't get on the Spectrum, and oh, first bad in, I'm dead. Oh, I love the military sounding music. Oh, couldn't turn around quick enough. I've got the joystick for the job, but I tell you what, I was never any good at this game, but I'm sure I'm going to do okay. Oh, I thought I got him. Really, I did that well? Amazing. Great ending tune. I can't leave it at that. I've got to give it another go. Gonna do better this time round. It's been a while since I played it, but that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right, here we go. Come on. Are we Marines? No, we're Retro Robbins. Not quite the same. Oh, turn round. Can I blame the joystick? Yeah, no. I got stuck. Stuck. Now I turned around and stabbed him, but he didn't die. I'm not leaving it at this. There's no way I'm not getting to the tanks. Proof that this is all real and played on real hardware. There's nowhere for me to go. He went down the ladder. I went to duck and stab and he went down the ladder. This is the longest I've stayed alive, I think. so well. Love the way this game plays. Whoa. Oh no. That's it, I'm just going to run for it. I didn't even mean to jump over him then. I want a hacked version. I want to be able to cheat because I'm rubbish at this. One more go, then we'll move on to a new Spectrum game just after this. But I've got to be saying, this is impressive. This is really impressive. Obviously, it's a lot easier for the Commodore to do the scrolling effects. I am absolutely dreadful. I can only apologise for being this bad. Oh, do I just hold the button and press? I thought you could hit him like that. If I was any good at this, and I am not, I would say that this, with the SID sound and the military sound in the back, is definitely better than the Spectrum version. I kind of love it. Slightly larger sprites, very colourful, very playable game. 1986. This was released, as it says on the screen, of course. And I thought it was a really good game. Now, I do confess, I need to turn the TV down because it's too loud. I'm loving the sound. I'm loving the SID sound to this game. It's absolutely brilliant. Easy to play, good graphics, great effects. I'm just not that good at it. But what a fantastic Commodore game that is. Marks out of 10 then for that one. Definitely, I'd give that a 9 out of 10 all day long. Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant game. As for the other one, not really. I would say the Renegade game, I'm only going to give that a 7 out of 10 at best. Only because the keyboard and the joystick, to me, it's like trying to rub your hand and rub your belly at the same time in different directions. It ain't happening. Moving on then, let's have a look at something new for the Spectrum. Loving the logo there. Storm over Valhalla. Not an easy game by anything, but it has got a fantastic trailer. Let's enlarge that just a wee bit, see how big we can get. Oh, wrong way, there we go. Yeah, nice, isn't it? Great cover art. 48K Spectrum, of course, not a 128K version. However, we're going to play the game in a moment. It does have an actual trailer and a soundtrack which we're not going to play. But what we will do is we will indeed play the game. Let's have a little loading screen. There you go, good little loading screen. Nothing to write home about. I did say on my live stream that I played this for the first time. Did have a little bit of difficulty to it. I've since seen other people playing this particular game, and I've just broke it. Oh dear. Should we try that again? Not so broken now. Yeah, good little intro of this. Good, just talks you through a little bit of a storyline, but the problem is it repeats it twice, which is not very good. And I can hardly make that writing out, to be fair, but it's not too bad. I'm sure I'm gonna leave it, let it all go through it, so you can pause it if you so wish to do so. Well, let's get on with the game. Forget about that. Right, thanks to the people. There you go, Jonathan Caldwell with the AGD engine, so we know roughly what the game's going to play or any other game to load. Okay, press play and tape, there we go. Nice little loading screen. We're going to go for 2 joystick. Hopefully this is going to be Kempston. We got sound effects, but there is no AY sound. You press down, you get your shield, and fire brings you the sword. She tells you stuff. if you look, we can jump by going up to the top. We need to grab some stuff and bring it back to this tree, which we'll do in a moment. Bring your sword down, he will bounce off it and then you can attack him. I've lost about 1% there, so oh, and I lost 2 there. Lost a lot of percentage there, so he's going to get it. Find the best way to get around these is to stab them in the back. It's a bit of low, underhanded tactic, but it works for me. Don't bother trying to get through that, it's really difficult. We're going to go underwater and we're going to get our first scroll, hopefully. We'll go down here. It's a pattern recognition game, so if you remember the patterns that these sort of, well, those are meant to be, well, we know what they're meant to be, I can't think of the word for them. Oh, get out of the way. There we go, we got one of them. That will follow me. We need to return that back, hopefully, to the starting point, which, if you get back there, you can replenish your energy. Unfortunately for me, all these... I'm down to what? Hardly any percentage. Oh, I could try and kill him, but I'm not going to. Let's just get this scroll back, and hopefully we'll get my energy back a little bit. That's it. Take it to the tree. There you go. Bring my energy back up to health. That's what that can do if you find them. You need to go through the map variously back to 100%, which is good. Good for me, anyways. Oh, I never seem to get through that without losing a large amount of percentage. Oh, I actually made it over the spikes there. Whoa. Oh, I died so quickly. Well, we'll give it another go, but this time I won't click that scroll. I'll try and get a little bit further and show you where you need to click keys, etc. So, yeah. Well, I like the game, the look of the game is not bad at all, but the difficulty of it is really challenging, especially when you're playing it live on air. That's it, I got better. I'll hold him down there just to sort of get through it. Right, we're going to get down this time. I think we can go through here. Oh, we've got another scroll there to collect. This is not going to be easy, so... Oh! I need to get into that ladder. I need to get over to that ladder to do any better. I'll see what we'll do. We're not going to keep... I've tried to approach it from a different direction, which I've managed to do so. But there's a key you need to collect. Now, all I can say is you've got to do some sort of mad dash over this water and work your way around here like so. And I've got the key, so hopefully with that little bit of percentage, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that because it's going to be pretty awkward. I'm going to have to make a run for it, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't want to go there. No. You remember this? We was back at the start here, so... get the yeah, I could try, but I'm so low on my percentage that I doubt if I'll make it that far. The bench is down. Go. Ooh. Right, hopefully, because we've got a key, we should be able to get through this gate. No, okay. Trying to get around the best I can. Oh, death becomes me. I need to get my percentage back up. I don't know if I can take the tree to the top of the... I forgot about this guy. Oh, I've died. Right, I gave that a long play. I prefer to play with the keyboard. It was a lot easier to control. However, do I rate the game highly? Well, the presentation is good to start with, but then when you actually play the game itself, it's way too difficult and a little bit complicated. The maze is of reasonable size. Yes, graphics are a little bit weird in places, but the you know, obviously the use of green for the grass and trees is going to be always the case on that one. In this case, you can see an orange there, so I've used the extra 64 colours, what do they call that? Video Plus, Video Plus mode, ULA Plus mode. Marks out of 10 then for me. Well, after giving it a good play, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It is available from download, and I'll try and get the links in place for that in the meantime. See if you agree. And that means we're coming to the end of the show. That's right, usually I wrap things up here, but I've got that little thing. There you go, Zzap, the live event. Give you a chance to read that. This will all be happening in Kenilworth at the Holiday Inn. As you can see, a little bit of information. 300 tickets already sold. Is it early bird? Get there now. Wow. Event number 2. Go. From Fusion Retro Books. Of course, the Retro Robbins show is officially endorsed by Fusion Retro Books, and of course you. Thanks for watching as always. Big thank you to Matthew Logue, who's provided the AY music at the start of the show. Richard Hollins has provided some graphic and is a supporter of the show, and everybody who knows me basically, who helps behind the scenes with this great look at now Commodore as well as Spectrum games. A bit of nostalgia for everybody. Okay, do hope you enjoyed today's show. My voice is already starting to go. I will be trying to do some more live streaming in the meantime, depending on when you watch this. Have a nice working week or weekend. From me, Wayne, and of course my AI robot there, Emo, it's goodbye as well. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Oh, I've got an just found out how to stop this recording. You probably realised I'm still getting used to the settings. This new format is a bit tricky. However, there's a few extra things I can do. Take care for now, and I'll see you again soon.